left off, I was asking Mrs. Alexis Love a question. So recently you had put on your Instagram, you open a date and you want your own man, or if not, you're going to go into a poly relationship. So my question was, but I think you probably answered it already. Now, is it hard trying to find a decent man to date with you being in there?
It's damn near impossible. Because the thing is you don't, well, with me, I don't know about anybody else, because first of all, I'm a loner. So I don't be out with people. Like, I'm a loner. I be in the house all day. I do like to get outside, every once in a while, like when I'm out, when I'm traveling, yeah, let's be outside. But for the most part, I'm a homebody. Like, I'm a loner. I like to be at the house.
Damn, you wifey material.
So
you cook? You know how to cook?
So yeah, I cook. But the thing is that, like, how are you supposed to meet people when you're in the house all day?
That's a fact. It's the same shit I tell this one here.
That's the hard thing. And then on top of that, with me, I don't know if anybody else gets the problem, but it's like with me, I like lose every time, because if I meet somebody, then I don't know if they actually know if I do porn, because yet I think I'm bigger than what I think I am, but I'm also not that big. So, like, I know I'm not huge where, like, everybody in the world knows me. Like, I'm not Tiana Trump, nowhere fucking near it. Like, she's a global name. Everybody knows who that is. But certain people, like, you could tell somebody, like, oh, Alexis Love is coming. They'd be like, who's that? You know what I mean? Because I'm not known like that. And that's fine. But what I'm saying is I don't never know who actually knows and who doesn't know.
I'm glad.
But then a lot of guys lie.
And then say they don't know.
And act like they don't know that I do porn just so they can fuck. Like, hopefully they think they can fuck because they lied and act like they were actually trying to get to know me.
Why not just be honest? Listen,
so, but would that turn you off, though? If somebody said, hey.
No, I want you, tell me. Like, because my thing is like, like I said, I'm a lover, but I know how to cut that shit off. If the shit is just dick, the shit is dick, and we bros. You know what I mean? Like,
she said, I'm dapping you up after that. Your Uber's outside.
Yeah. Where are you about to go? Because I got somewhere to be. Type shit.
But what if you want to give you flowers and like rub your feet?
And that's fine. Then if you want to date, then let's date. But what I'm saying is, I hate guys like. I'll push y'all on game. Any guy who's watching this, I will put you on game. You will get so much more pussy if you're just honest.
So have you had that happen? Like,
there's so many girls who don't give a fuck about certain shit that y'all think we give a fuck about. And if you were just honest up front and gave us the option to fuck with you or not, 9 times out of 10, we're still gonna fuck.
So I'll give you an example, because once when I was dating, remember that short chick from Jersey I was dating?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh, we not gonna say crazy.
We
don't
crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
We talk about crazy. Crazy
We spoke
eyes.
about her
Crazy
on the podcast before. So
yeah, crazy eyes. I went out with her at this bar. I don't know. She wanted to like go to this event for one of her friends, whatever. And I'm at the bar, and this chick comes up to me, and the bartender hands me a drink. And I was like, what the fuck is it? First of all, I don't drink like that. We all know that.
Yeah, get that man a cranberry juice, B.
That's what I said. Cranberry juice all day.
So then,
he's not a drinker, so the fact that you got him drinking.
So then I was like, what's this for? Mind you, I ain't no Denzel or Michael B. Jordan. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm going to take this drink and give it to my shorty. So I'm standing there, and the shorty comes up to me. It's like, hey, what's going on? I'm the one who sent you that drink. I'm like, bitch, who are you?
You know what this means.
And then I was like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry about this. I'm with my girlfriend. And she's like, I don't care.
Yeah, because she going to be with it.
She just wants to see what that dick be like.
And I was just like, and I got mad nervous. I was like, I got to go.
Because you're going to get the Incredible Hulk in 2 minutes. Like,
yeah, because Shorty was crazy. Yeah. So I can see what you're saying when you say just sometimes it's beyond. Because I've known girls who know dudes have a whole ass girlfriend, borderline wife, and they don't care.
That's the thing. I'm giving all the tea.
That's what
but I'm telling y'all, if a woman brings up something to you, she already knows the fucking answer.
She just want to see what you gonna do.
And the thing is, she just want. I promise you, not saying that she won't hate you and like give you a little cold shoulder for a little bit, but she's still gonna fuck with you after the fact.
Depending on what it is.
Depending on what it is, but
Okay.
more times out of none, she will. But you just tell the honest truth. I'm telling you, like, and bitches would be so shocked if you just be honest. That's why, like, women say there's certain women that can't take the truth, because women say, "Oh, I want the truth. I want somebody to tell me the truth." But then when you like, I'm fucking with you, and then I'd be like, "So what you doing?" You'd be like, "Bitch, I got 5 girlfriends. So are you still here or not?" You know what I mean? Then it's a shock. Because you're like, oh, damn.
So, but the
he's
thing
like
is,
serious.
you guys
but
don't
certain
make
people
sense,
can
though.
take it. Certain people can take it, and certain people can't.
But you guys don't make sense though, cause
women don't understand their fucking self half the time. So
don't do that.
no, because hold on. Because let's say if a dude is, in your eyes, 100% faithful, he probably doesn't have any other girls. You know he doesn't have any other girls for a fact. I feel like women don't want that. But if a dude, you know he has other chicks lined up, and you're low-key just an option, I feel women are more attracted to that.
Okay, so great. I'm glad you talked about
Or
that.
I feel like
So let's talk about, on that same topic, kind of, let's talk about why women choose bad boys over good men.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So, unfortunately, and that's probably why I don't get no dick outside of porn, because my standards are, and I'm a grown woman, like, more now, but so, unfortunately, and every woman on this planet will agree with me, the brokest nigga has the best dick, usually.
I want to say
The reason why he's broke is because he has
Because
good
he
dick.
fucking everybody, and he
No.
ain't got no time to get no fucking job because this nigga's stroking everybody in town.
No, it's
Yes.
because he's stroking dick for a home.
Yo.
He is stroking good dick for a place to live.
But you have to have great dick to
Wait,
to
hold
be
on. So you
homeless.
saying he homeless because he got good dick?
Homeless dick is the best dick, I promise you.
And
So
I heard
bad
jail dick was
boys,
good too.
Yeah,
What?
jail dick and men who are broke. So it's a cult. It's like a culture in Minnesota.
What do you mean it's a culture in Minnesota?
Oh, so
What the fuck?
It
If you
must
a
be.
broke nigga who got some good dick, bring your ass to Minnesota because all the bitches do is hibernate.
So can
Think
I just
about
have
it.
good
I
dick?
think
though?
I might have to
just
come to
here,
Minnesota.
y'all in New York, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, that
we
makes
do
'cause it
hibernation,
snows.
right? So
They need a
hibernation.
nigga.
So
They
the
need a
whole
nigga.
summer.
They need it.
No.
They need a nigga.
So you get you a bitch or you get you a little dip for the week for the winter. Because you lonely, you horny, you ain't got shit else to do. It's too fucking cold
And
outside
that
to
shit
do
is
anything
deep as
else.
fuck to
So
go
you
on.
you end up getting you a little boot thing or whatever. And then
think I need to
right
go to Minnesota.
when it starts to get a little bit nice, you start detaching yourself from that motherfucker because you know we about to be outside for the summer. So you break up for the summer, and then you out here, and then it goes back to winter, and you hibernate, and
You've been doing
whatever.
this before, huh?
No, but I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota, and that's exactly how it was. So that, yeah, and then it's different because in Houston it's hot all the time, so everybody's outside all the fucking time.
So it's hard to find somebody.
Yeah,
'Cause
because too, Houston is like, first of all, I don't be outside, so I don't be in the mix of people. But also because I live in Houston, like I'm like a local. You know what I mean? So a lot of guys who are there know who I am. So
They know
if I
they know
meet somebody,
they know the star part of you.
Yeah. So like they know I'm in porn. So, but then it disqualifies them anyways, because if I do meet somebody there and I'm like, okay, like, you cool, let's see what the dick be like. And the first thing I'm saying is, we need to go get tested together. I have a place, it's free, we're go together, we go get tested, we come back negative, I'll
Horn
change
dogs
your
don't want
fucking
to wait
life.
for that.
But and that's the thing. But the thing is, to me, in my head, either nigga, you're burning, like you got a dirty dick, or there's a good chance that you do, and you're scared to know it. Because to me, if especially a woman like me, if I'm in porn and you know that and you've watched the videos and I'm giving you a chance to fuck me and I tell you only obstacle in between that is you getting tested and you like, nah.
Let's get tested right now, B.
Well,
That's what I would do. Let's get tested right now.
Any man would who's like, oh no, I'm good.
And it
like,
only take a few days.
would have no problem doing that.
No, well, it's because it's the.
But men are dirty.
I don't want to defend it, but it's like, it's the fact that is a possibility.
That's what I'm saying. But if you out here fucking everybody, then of course you're worried about the possibilities.
But the thing about it, even if you're not fucking everybody, the person you're fucking with could get you burned. Because it happened to my boy. My boy was super faithful to his shorty. Super faithful to his shorty. He goes to the doctor. They tell him that it was something you just take a pill for. But he went and then he had something.
Uh-oh.
Now, he's talking to his shorty. His shorty's crying over him like, no. It must have been the guy before you, blah, 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 blah. And that can happen.
How long they was together for?
No, but that can happen. They were together. He was together with her for like,
but if she went into that relationship and she didn't get tested,
she didn't get tested before.
But that's her fault. Why
that's
would
her
she
fault.
do that?
And then
she fucked up.
Because a lot of times, like because I used to teach health. Yeah, I already know that. When I was a teacher in middle school and high school, I taught health. So I learned a lot about STDs. Certain ones you're gonna get regardless because that's just what it is.
Yeah.
There's ones that you.
Yeah, they got ones where if you don't drink enough water or something.
Like bacterial infections.
Yeah, bacterial infections,
that.
UTIs. Even there's like ones.
I had that one time.
There's like a certain level of herpes that almost like everybody has, but like genital herpes, that shit is wild.
Because it's levels to the herpes. Like there's where you carry one of the strains of it, but you're not having outbreaks or nothing. So that's the one that they say everybody has some form of it.
Like a cold sore is considered a herpes.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, like genital herpes is the one that's like that shit hurts, burns, and all this other shit.
Yeah.
So
there's no way you don't know you have it.
But the thing about it goes back to what she said. It's like people don't get tested regularly in general. That's one. And then two, you have niggas and chicks who be out here fucking raw dogs.
You got the prey type of people too that be like, yo, shorty got tested. I know a raw dog test. She said she clean, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, and just going. But then also too, there's a lot of guys who like have the misconception that like because she looks clean and because she's pretty, she has to be clean. And that's not the case. Most of these pretty bitches be the main
That's
ones.
That's a fact. They out here for these streets.
Bro, there's a story. So there's a story. I don't know how true this is. I was listening to this other podcast. They were talking about they went to a Drake concert. And there was a bunch of groupies there for Drake. And the girl there was the girl that was talking about the groupie. She was like, I got there and I was expecting like some dime piece, like
video vixen model,
chicks.
Yeah.
But they weren't.
A lot of the bitches are real regular.
They're regular chicks. And then come to find out, I don't know how true this is, he'd rather deal with regular looking chicks because he knows that a lot of them don't have any type of like, they've been ran through by the industry. Because a lot of times, story wise, because if you see it, like rappers date the same chicks.
But the regular girls, the thing is that like they have that like, oh my gosh, he's a da-da-da and he chooses me, little old me. Like they're feeling, and any man loves an ego booster.
Make me feel my dick is 12 inches. Make me feel my dick is 12 inches.
Let me give you this 2-inch Punisher, but you gonna scream anyway.
It's 5 inches, but it's really 12 to you because you love me.
Shit. That goes for any man. Think about it. I mean, that's any person in general. I think a lot of things go both ways, but we don't put shit on women. But shit goes both ways a lot. But let's say, so you got your type. You know, that like you're like, this is the poster girl of like, if I could have my perfect girl, like this is what it is.
Gotcha.
You know, to get this woman, you're gonna have to do a little extra. Like you're gonna have to do some work. You're gonna have to pay some shit to get to her, right? Or to keep her. But if you got a girl that's a little bit more downgrade, that there's benefits to this shit though. Like she's cool. She might not be the finest, but she's still cute.
She eats your ass.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what's funny?
We listen. We saw that.
No, I got a question. about that.
Okay.
We
Go
s-
ahead.
All right, so I was looking through Instagram, like we like look through the tags, you like your name and stuff. So I seen you was like on a podcast. I can't remember off the top of my head. So
It's the New Jersey one, most likely.
Is that one- is that
probably.
one
So I sent it to him.
yeah, it
I
was.
sent it to him too.
It was.
So and they asked you like, do you eat ass? So
I definitely eat ass.
My girl.
and
like
do
ass?
you?
Have
High
you
five,
not?
high five,
Have
Ma.
you not seen my Twitter? Like I got. So
I just got the Twitter from him.
Yeah, I follow. I follow.
So that's the thing. Like I got so much shit for that. Like because like I feel like I'm the type of person. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me. I'm gonna truly and genuinely be myself. And however
Talk to
nasty
them.
I fucking want
So
to
what,
get
like-
with a man is how the fuck I'm
So
gonna
what-
do it.
Hold on.
So if you seen on my Twitter,
Oh, I see.
I
I
had
see it too.
Musa
Oh, I
bent
see.
over, 2 hands stroking his dick, eating his ass, and,
Hey yo.
and
So, all right.
Wait,
I'm not going- no, I wanna know.
Before she
at
get
the
off
end
that.
of it, no, just I'm saying at the end of it, like I posted on Twitter and like there was a whole bunch of guys like, oh, that's gay, that's suspect. Oh my god, you eat ass, da 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 da. And I'm like, first of all, let's for the fucking record. There is nothing gay about a woman pleasing a man. Go to the fucking dictionary and look it up. Gay is when one sex messes with the same sex. If a man and a woman, however they want to please each other, then that's what it is.
So what do you prefer? You eating the guy's ass or the guy eating your ass?
I'm a pleaser, so I'm all about. I
Talk
want
to
you
them,
to.
baby.
Do you like?
I
Talk to
want,
them,
I
mama.
want you to.
Talk to them,
Do you
mama.
like?
Talk
I
to
want
them.
you to shake
All right, so-
and fucking quiver by the time I'm done with
So
you.
are you
I
down
wanna-
with spitting in mouths?
I want to eat your ass and suck your dick so good that afterwards you like, I can't never see you again.
That's that toxic talk.
Yeah.
Talk to them,
No
baby.
pun intended.
All right, so-
do you like all right, during sex, right? Because this is something
Is
that
it
niggas spoke
personal
about.
or porn?
Nah, it's like when you
Well,
do-
actually, there's
Individual.
really, there's
like
really,
yeah. Do you like people like spitting in mouths?
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit! Look.
I'm, I'm with all the nasty shit.
So,
hold on.
My
All right,
mind
go ahead.
is so open. I love being tied up. I love being spanked.
Oh, you like?
Spit
Oh,
on my
shit.
face, spit in my mouth,
You like
What
neck
the-
grabbing and everything?
choke
like that,
me,
so good?
like all that shit. I like
There's a
all
spot-
that
there's
shit.
a
I
spot
love
on
eating
23rd
ass.
Street.
Nigga, ain't no
all
spot.
that.
The spot right here, nigga. so
I love
so-
all that shit.
So listen. The ass eating thing, right? Listen.
What?
You're not
I
into
love
it.
I love it.
Hell no.
A
Hell
lot.
no.
Hold on.
But
you into
that-
But
that-
you'd be surprised. A lot of women do it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
a lot
is,
of
the
women
thing
that
is,
do
wait. Can you look at me, please?
my ex
Okay,
used
got
to do
you.
So
that.
the
and
thing
she told
is-
me.
Thing is, which I understand, there's a stigma with men. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Like men don't want to feel like they're the one being fucked. Usually,
Okay.
you know, depending on the situation and who she is. But I'm gonna tell you, I have turned many men out to eating ass. Obviously, I have these conversations with them ahead of time because I don't want to, you know,
Like
not
go,
not
yeah,
do
you know.
something that somebody's gonna be completely uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
So we
got
have that
to.
talk ahead of time, like,
Uh-huh.
are you okay, whatever, or just, you know, you ever had sex so fucking good that you just like you did something, you're like, how the fuck, I can't tell.
Yeah, like
nobody.
the first time you like, ooh, that
yeah,
shit
you
felt
can't tell
nasty.
nobody. Yeah, where you just can't. You like, I ain't telling nobody about it. We ain't gonna
Twice.
talk about this.
It happened
Yeah.
to me twice.
Yeah, we
So-
know you
so-
suck at escort toes.
So what I'm saying is,
Nothing wrong with that.
So
escort toes?
Listen.
I got it
That's
from you,
what- that's
nigga. I got it from you,
That's
nigga.
what I'm
No,
talking
wait,
about. Suck these
so-
toes, B. Suck these
Right.
toes.
You ain't sucking no escort toes, nigga.
No.
So
That-
what I'm saying
eh,
is that don't knock it until you try it, because I promise
that's
you,
a fact.
there's a lot of men who say, like, in the hindsight, which I understand, they never had it happen before, so they wouldn't know. They automatically like, oh,
That
that's
shit feel
gay.
fire, B.
But I promise you,
Getting your ass used?
maybe the first time it happens, you're like a little uncomfortable because you don't know exactly what to expect.
Hey,
But then it's kind of that like, ooh, this kind of feels good. Oh, this shit kind of feels
That's
sinister.
exactly what happened. That's exactly what
Nah, the
happened.
G spot
But
is in a
then,
man's
yes,
ass, though.
a man's anal is his G
It's not even that. Just
It's his prostate. Is his.
listen.
I
No,
wouldn't
no.
even know
So
that.
listen, what I'm trying to
Listen.
tell him,
Listen.
Linda, listen.
Just listen.
Nah, he's experienced.
I know.
So,
He bought
so
foot-
my
talked
thing
about
is,
this.
He's a
my
foot
thing
guy.
is, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just, it's not for me.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
the
to
thing.
do-
It's like,
like, to
once
get it
one,
done to you.
but it's one thing to
I would
have
never.
a random not a random female, but a female do it that's never actually done it before, and it's another thing for a woman who actually. It's the same as getting your dick sucked. Some
So you be
bitches
turning
love
men
it.
out.
Some
That's what it
bitches
is.
So
don't
listen.
know what they're doing, so you didn't get the full
Oh,
experience.
okay,
Story
guys.
time from Wilkins. Right?
Oh Lord, I didn't
So-
drink for this.
So, all right. Yeah, y'all want some
let
more?
me-
You are too.
Y'all want some more?
Wilkins shot.
Yeah, let's hear this.
Oh Lord, cause this is. You got a story. I got a story.
All right. So, all right, cool. Let's talk about some ass eating.
Okay. You're excited about this one, huh? He said, "This is my category."
So, I met this Jamaican shorty, right? Bumbleclot.
Oh shit!
Yo, them Jamaican women be
They are
wild,
so
bro.
Oh, you
goddamn
know.
thick.
Yo,
Oh,
shorty,
so-
my ex wanted to role play while we was fucking, but she was drunk and I was so scared.
What did she
'cause
want to role play as?
Yo, she was on some shit like, yeah, you just gonna take the pussy, and I'm like, hold on, you gotta make sure this is consent, but this is her role playing, but she didn't let me know.
Nah, she
ahead
mad
of
cool,
time.
y'all. She mad
Yeah.
cool.
Just went
so-
in with it. And didn't
Yeah,
tell
so
you.
it happened during sex. Like I'm
Her
already
her
in
food
it.
is good too.
Yeah,
her
I was
food is
already
good too.
in it, and she just saying some wild shit, and
And
I'm
you was
like,
confused,
yo, do I keep going or do
trying
I
to go
stop?
along
So-
with it because
Nah, her food is fire though.
Okay.
Her food is
So,
fire.
I was messing with this Jamaican chick. She was older than me. She was like 45.
Oh Lord,
Two
They
kids.
are nasty as
Two
fuck.
kids from the Bronx.
what
From
the
Bronx.
fuck?
She's from the Bronx. I met her at I hung out with Simon one day. He took me to a sex party, and I met her there.
Shout out
So,
to-
you know, Simon, freak nasty nigga, freak nasty nigga on us. I didn't know what I was doing there, so I think I told you
That's
about
sorry,
the-
wow.
Did you went to the party?
So I went. So, all right, I go to this sex party with Simon. Simon's like, yo, Simon's my boy. Simon's top tier nasty. He's fuck.
Simon's that guy.
OnlyFans and all that.
He's been pegged before. He has his only pants.
I want to peg a man so bad.
My friend likes
We-
doing that.
we
She
have a
goes
friend-
on a
We have a
website. She goes
friend
online
that
to
did
talk
it.
to men.
That did it to a
want
guy,
to so
and
bad.
she told us like how it happened.
Yeah,
and
she
stuff.
tells us like it be the men that be like that.
I'm
that's-
like,
that
I'm
be
sorry,
Yo,
I
I'm straight.
I
and then
cannot
it.
do that. I cannot.
I can't personally do that, but I get my ass ate. So I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, you on your own
So-
with that one.
I go to this sex party, and then I ain't gonna lie, I was
Wait, so
mad.
this was your first time?
First time I ever at a
Okay.
sex party.
I went to at least three. Yeah,
I've,
Yeah.
I've
three.
done
You've
one.
been to all of them.
Not
Yeah,
all. I went
that-
to three.
that nigga
I went
went-
to three.
I go to the
Okay,
sex.
wait.
I go to the sex party, and then I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was wild pussy. guys.
Anybody's nervous their first time at a sex
So
party.
I go there, and then I was like, I don't know nobody here. Like, what's this mad weird? I gotta get.
Be random people and like, what the fuck?
So then there's this girl. I like nerdy chicks. So we all know that. Like, you know, like down to earth type of people. So
Yeah.
that she's sitting in the corner reading a book. Like,
The
what?
fuck?
What the
His
fuck are
dick
you
was
doing?
the fuck?
You're interesting.
Yeah.
You're at a sex party reading a book.
Yeah, you're different.
So I'm gonna go talk to you.
She's probably the nastiest bitch in the room.
So I go up to her and I was like, yo, I'm like, what are you reading? First of all, she told me the book that she's reading. She's into Star Trek. I'm into Star Trek. And
Star Wars, brother.
shut the fuck up. so me and her chopping it up. She's like, the reason why I'm here is because I'm supporting my best friend who runs these parties.
Wow.
So I go, all right, no problem. We start talking, blah, 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 blah. You already know I'm a corny nigga. I got no game. So I take her
Me
upstairs.
neither.
I was like, do you want to go to the part where they're having sex? And then she's like, yes, we can go upstairs.
Oh.
So then,
Were you like surprised? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
He's like, it's
I
my
don't
first time. Yo, listen, I did one in my life. I just walked in and
I got a whole
everybody
story on my first one.
I
Oh,
went.
we're
I
gonna-
went
we're
to
gonna
one
get-
with him.
I got a
Actually.
story when I went to one by
Yeah.
myself in Brooklyn.
I went.
So
we went together.
Oh,
and
well,
this
we're
was
going to one
crazy.
in Brooklyn.
yeah, I went
So-
to one in Brooklyn by myself.
So I'm
Okay,
gonna get
so
some. So I'm gonna get to yours.
Yeah.
So we go upstairs, and I'm just like, it was wild because like people are getting headed this corner. People were like, "Fuck you here."
Yeah.
Ah, oh my god, baby. Yeah. I was like,
And you're
what the
like, what the fuck?
I was like, what is going
Because a
on?
lot of people that go to those sex parties are like old white rich people. Like that's the majority.
So this
That's
was
a fact.
this
That's
was
a fact.
This was a predominantly black one.
I love it.
So I'm just like, yo, what is going on? And then she's sitting next to me, and then she's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. She started rubbing my leg, and I was like, once again, Wilkins ain't got no game. I was like, do you want to suck my penis?
Oh my God.
You wanna
like
suck
just
the
awkwardly.
Oh, shit.
But
And
it
then-
worked for you.
And then she goes, yes. So then she starts doing the shit, and then the party starts ending. And she gives me her number, and she's like, hey, hit me up sometime. I don't waste no time. I hit her up that night.
Nigga said, yo, you want to finish this shit right?
So then,
I'll give you my address and like, yo,
so
you
then the
come
next
over.
night, I ended up at her crib.
Uh-oh.
I took the trip to the Bronx.
Oh, Lord.
But I
Oh, Lord.
Ubered.
So
$60 Uber for my crib.
No, I'm gonna get on
so
that
going
train.
to the Bronx, is that like a big thing?
So the Bronx is like,
I know the Bronx is the hood, but did she live in the hood?
It's the hood.
Okay, so she lived in the hood.
She lived in the hood.
Oh,
So,
Lord.
so you went on a journey.
Yeah, I went
to
on a
get
journey.
that. Okay.
So then I
a
go there.
risky journey.
Pokemon.
So long story
Pokemon.
short, we doing the freak nasty. We giving each other adult hugs.
Adult.
Nigga said
And-
adult hugs.
And then we 69ing. You know what the 69 is, right?
This nigga.
Next thing you
I
know,
know
she
it.
flips me over.
What the fuck?
I don't know
Wait,
where
she
this.
manhandled
I don't know where this strike came from.
Who's
Nigga
she,
was like,
China?
hold on.
Hold on. She
I
China?
was like, yo, what is going on here?
Fucking Nia Jax.
And
Nigga
then,
said-
cause she was taller and like very curvy, but with a small waist,
But she
like-
look like an Amazon type.
very Amazonish.
'Cause I met some chick with the
Nigga
sex
said
party
she
I
looked
went
like a
to.
lunch lady.
It was.
So
Go ahead.
So-
Go ahead.
she had to flip me over, and she was like, she's like, I'm about to eat your ass. I was like, what?
Hey, fucking yo.
I was like,
At least
fucking
she-
yo.
and then I go,
Hey, yo.
you know, my dumb ass. I was like, really? She's like, yes. Bend over. Boom. And I was just like,
Yeah.
and
She
then
like,
she's giving-
$8 me.
she's jerking me off and eating my ass at the same time. I was like, yo,
It's the
what
best
is
feeling
going
ever.
on right now? I think a
That
tear
ain't
came
it.
from my eye because
That
it
ain't
felt
it.
so good.
For life.
That ain't cheap.
That ain't
That
it
ain't
cheap.
cheap.
Turned out
She
for
was like,
life.
she was like Roman. She like, you had to acknowledge her.
That
But
was-
it's one of those things, like, once you get turned out to certain things, like, you can never go back to a regular bitch.
my ex was like,
It's just like
Nah.
getting head. If you get head from a bitch like me, like, that loves sucking dick for her pleasure, like, that's different between a bitch who just feel like she's supposed to suck your dick.
Do you like a
Yeah.
guy moaning in your ear?
Love. I will never. I've kicked niggas out because they try to do that macho shit, like just looking and then like they
look at me when you suck my dick.
their bodies are doing the movements where you like, you know, like
Oh, they
they
flinching and
feeling
shit.
it, but they like trying to. I'm gonna be like hard. I don't like that shit. I like.
I did
I
that
can show you
twice.
videos. I love when a nigga do that. Like he wasn't expecting
happened to
the
me twice.
orgasm, so he grabs the pillow and puts it over his face, so that like
What
you
the
can't.
fuck?
get
Never
it.
had
I'm not
that
doing
type
that.
of
I had
head.
no
I
pillow.
had that once.
I had no
I had that
pillows.
once.
Actually, I had a
You had to
pillow,
put the
but I had
pillow
it on
over
the
your
side
head?
on my
It
bag.
was
I never. I'm trying to see what
it was
like.
just, this
Nah,
is
nah,
that
nah,
Jamaican
nah,
woman.
nah.
That Jamaican woman changed my life, B.
Yo, I ain't going
Man.
front. Yo, they
Like-
be.
But yeah, it's a big difference. And
Best sex you ever had?
best. Oh God,
Top-
that's
e-
a story.
no,
I got stories.
Yeah, so best sex.
Best sex I
And
ever
why was
had.
it so good?
Okay, so I'm gonna set this whole thing up because it was like one of my first threesomes.
Oh shit.
Right?
Uh-oh.
So basically, back in the day, I used to work at Denny's. And when I worked at Denny's, there was this like, you know, you have the good girls, but they bad as fuck, but they don't fuck. So you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're bad as fuck. So this girl got there like before BBLs was a thing, way before. This was like 2012. Like, so she was light skinned, pretty as hell, pretty ass eyes like me, and she had some long curly hair. Her body literally was built like these bitches that have good BBLs now. Like literally, she had the smallest
Oh,
waist.
goddamn.
She had big ass thighs and a fat ass booty.
Yo,
and
you
she-
was plotting.
but but the thing was, you know, the biggest thing, and that's why I said like, I'm a girl, but I'm really a nigga in a girl body.
Wow.
Like I really am, and that's why a lot of guys. But that's why a lot of guys say like they can hang out with me. Like even the guy I told you I reconnected with, he's like, you're literally like, you're sexy as fuck. But once I'm around you, like I talk to you like you one of the bros because like you really cool as fuck.
Like you can talk about other women.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna bring it to nobody or like bring a lot of feminine energy, you know. So like I don't know how to explain that.
But so this 3-way you had.
So this 3-way. So she fine as fuck. She's fucking beautiful. But she's a good girl.
You still keep in contact with her?
No. Because of this, we never talked again. So like she was a good girl though.
Yeah.
She was like 18 at the time, 17 at the time.
What the fuck?
She's only had one boyfriend. She didn't even have sex with him like until like right before they broke up. Like she's a good girl.
Wow.
So you know that she's been through a lot and like her daddy and her mom was like involved in her life. Like she had a lot of structure, you know, like she was really sheltered.
Wow.
So me being my nasty ass self, if you've ever worked with me or ever talked to me, I talk openly about sex and stuff. Like I'm very comfortable within my body and my sexuality.
We know this.
Period. Yes. So she will always like ask me questions. She's like, oh, I know you do, you know, like your experience. So she asked me questions. So like I put her on certain shit and da-da-da-da. So we worked there. At that time, we've been working together for a year. And then she meets some guy, I guess. I've never seen him before, mind you. And she was like, one day she was like, so, I got a question to ask you. And I'm like, what? And she was like, so I have a boyfriend. And I was like, how long you been with him? And she was like 6 months. And she was like, and his birthday coming up and he really wants a threesome. And I was like,
she's so naive.
Okay.
My birthday is next year.
My birthday's November 29th.
So,
December
noted.
26th. Yeah.
I'm March
Noted.
3rd. Listen, Christmas right around the corner.
So
my birthday is
she was like, I know you're experienced and I know you're loyal. I know you're the one woman that like I could do a threesome with, and no matter what, like you're not gonna try to fuck him behind my back.
Damn. That's real shit because women that do that.
Yeah, definitely, especially if the dick bomb. So she was like, you're the one person that I trust to fuck him, and like you won't. Like you're too solid, you're too loyal that you're not that type of bitch, because I've told her about other threesomes, you know, that I was supposed to have but never actually had. So like she just knew my whole character for a year. So she was like, yeah, I want you if you're down. I said, bitch, run that up. I never seen this man, don't know what kind of dick he got, nothing. I'm thinking it's gonna be some regular ass shit. I'm just doing her a favor, right? I was highly wrong. So I had a townhouse at the time.
You getting money
and this was when I lived in Minnesota. So I gave up that townhouse to move to Houston. So I live in a townhouse at the point. So I was like, yeah, like I'm free this weekend, whatever. They were like, okay, cool. I was like, all right, y'all bring the liquor, or should I bring the liquor? What y'all want to do? So I was like, okay. They were like, we'll bring the liquor. I was like, I'll cook. So like I cooked. Yeah. So I cooked tacos. I cooked chicken and beef tacos with some Mexican rice.
Hey, I made tacos after, if you know what I mean.
So God, yeah, literally. So they bring the liquor, they get there, whatever. It's obviously a little awkward because never done this before, but so. Like, we start drinking, and I'm a drinker. So we start taking shots, shit. I'm like, let's go. Let's get this shit, get this shit started. Like, she's a good girl, so she's super
Were you attracted to
nervous.
the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he was a cutie, but he was young.
Oh.
Like, remember, she was 17.
How old were you when this happened?
Oh, God damn. I don't know. I had to be at least 22, 23.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in a reasonable. It wasn't weird.
Y'all both young.
Yeah, I was still young. So like 22, 23. Yeah, I had to be one of those. So he was 19 though.
Yeah, Minnesota different.
Yeah, so he was 19.
I might need to go out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
same here. I need to go.
So
Might end up getting
He-
married if I go out
Jabba
there.
Tiz
Yeah,
trip.
probably
Jabba Tiz
a
trip.
whole bunch
Robert
of- you like
Chance to
snow
Minnesota,
bunnies?
you heard?
Yeah, yes.
The
and no.
only thing about Minnesota is everybody hibernates, so most of the girls are thick. All the girls
Listen,
are like chubby.
What does
thick.
that mean?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
No, but if you like that, then that's where you're supposed to go. But I will tell you, Minnesota has some of the most beautiful light-skinned women ever because all the men there, all the black men love white girls. So
You gotta
it's
talk
a
to them,
whole
Rolando.
bunch of
That's-
light skins.
That's how you came
My
around?
brother,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I have a brother who's deaf. He loves white women. Like,
But I'm saying,
literally.
if you want the prettiest of light-skinned girls, Minnesota's the place. But they're all
I'm
hiding.
gonna have to.
JTP Minnesota. We going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
squad.
So basically,
Basically, you go back to the crib. You about to fuck this nigga and
yeah.
his girl.
So we're drinking whatever, and then my thing is, no matter what, if she's new, if she's not, I love women. Like, I don't love women because it's popular. I actually love working. Like, I love fucking with women. So
Why is that?
because women are beautiful, how do you not like
Exact.
that?
I mean,
No, but
most
I-
But,
porn,
like,
most
with
porn
me,
I seen is
everything
like
about a
mostly
woman is
lesbians.
beautiful.
Nigga, it
So
wasn't a porn scene. It was just somebody she worked with.
I mean, but like in
Okay,
general.
so
This nigga
basically,
getting drunk
I
right
was,
now.
I
This nigga drunk.
No more Douce for you.
Right.
You gonna be naked in a minute.
okay.
No, you lost me there on that.
Okay,
Sorry.
so basically, we getting drunk, whatever, and I'm like, let's go upstairs. My focus is always on the woman before the man because women get insecure and women feel some type of way. So it's
Gotta stick
very
together.
important with threesomes that all the attention, especially if that's her nigga, you go on the woman. Like, all the attention has to be on her.
You gotta sit
So,
together.
especially to make her comfortable because it's her first time. She's obviously a good girl.
Damn, Big
So
Mama spitting right now.
I start kissing her, start sucking her titties a little bit, start eating her
talk to me.
pussy a little bit.
Talk to me. Talk
Okay.
to me.
But she's
Oh
also
shit!
but she's also not a lesbian. She's only lesbian for her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, that's not her
Oh,
thing.
Shit.
So, I start a little bit, and then I tell him, and I'm like, come over here and fuck her. So I have her bent over, and I pull her booty cheek. Mind you, I told you she got big ass.
Oh, she
booty.
spread the cheeks.
I'm like this, so she's laid down. Like, remember, like, let's say this is the bed. Her legs are down, and she's bent over this way, and I'm like this on the side of her, and I open. I was like, come here, daddy, and get her. So.
Called him.
Jesus
She
Christ.
called the nigga daddy. I know he was like
Christ.
this already. Like,
He said, "Oh,
And mind
you
he-
got it."
he never seen me before, so the first time he seen me was when he pulled up. So
Jesus Christ.
so he was probably expecting me to be like some, like, you know,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like average girl. But then he pulled up. He was like, oh shit, because he obviously likes light skinned women. So you know, but so. I pull her cheeks apart and I say, come here, daddy, take care of her. And then he was like,
Nigga.
okay. And his dick automatically gets hard as fuck. And mind you, I am, okay, so size does matter to a certain point, but I've had anaconda dick. Now, I love girth and length. Definitely, I love to be penetrated. I love pain. So that, I love it. But
God damn.
I have been with men who have big ass dicks, 13-inch, 1.5 thick.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Yes, and I take it like a fucking G proudly.
Yeah, in the
But
butt.
yes, that too. But I've also had men that have been 6.5, maybe 7, like real average, and have fucking rocked my world.
Oh.
yeah, it's
So
about
it's
how
all it depending on the man. It's really all about him and him being confident in what he's doing. That's what it's about. So I'm not gonna say everything's about whatever, but I like what I like. I like pain. I like. I don't say cock. Cock automatically. That's how you know you watch white porn. Like cock.
Come get this cock.
Cock. No, I want that big ass black dick
Oh my god.
in my life. So, oh my god. So, so basically, like he, like I could see it bulging through his pants, and I'm like, hold on. And then I was like, just stay right there. And they're like, I pull it down because you can see like it's starting to get hard, but it's not fully. So like I go over there, and when I told you I was on the bed. So I get off the bed and I start crawling towards him. And I'm crawling towards him. And then I start kissing up his leg. And then as I kiss up his leg, like, because he has basketball shorts on. So I kiss up till I can't kiss no more. And then I slowly start taking down his drawers and his boxers at the same time. And then I'm doing that, like, I'm holding his legs and his boxers. And I'm just, like, started.
Really?
Yeah. I started giving him that gawk a little bit.
Oh, she gave him the 3,000.
No, but it was a semi 3,000 because like literally I just started and started slurping, get it a little wet, you know, because he's about to bang her out real quick. So I do that a little bit. He was like, whoo, like he's getting excited. And I was like, come fuck the shit out of her, daddy. And he was like, okay. So I get back on the bed and I open.
Yeah, you don't need no more.
You get high and ready.
Wow.
He needs some water.
You get high and ready.
Water for the week. Water for the week.
Okay.
Ain't nobody carrying your ass home.
No, I'm good. I can
Okay,
hold my liquor.
So basically, like, I went back up on the bed, spread her cheeks again, and then he started going to town. Mind you, I told you she's a good girl, so she's not going to go rounds. I have a very, very high sexual appetite. I'm the type, especially when the chemistry, no, for real. Especially when it's personal and like the chemistry is wild, like I want to go rounds. Like I'm the type of bitch to suck your dick when it's soft, just so I can feel something in my mouth.
Oh, you like to suck the gummy worms?
Yeah, I love sucking gummy worms. I'll do that all day until that shit get hard, because at some point it's gonna get hard again, and then I'm gonna bounce right.
I would
back
say
on
how many rounds
sure.
do you normally like do?
It depends, but like I said, with the right person, with the right sexual chemistry, like all fucking night.
Oh fucking.
We sleeping in the wet spot, cream pies. We don't get no fuck.
You ever slept in a wet spot?
Shit.
before?
Hell yeah.
I've slept in a
shit.
wet spot.
Oh,
before.
goddamn.
Oh my god.
I do it all the time.
All the time.
I've done it a few times. Have you made Shorty sleep in a wet spot before?
We both sleeping in the West spot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because
That's all I
I like
need
to
know.
cuddle my nigga.
Because
Of course.
sometimes
I caught her one time.
I like being a little spoon too, my nigga. I like
I
cuddling.
love being a big spoon.
It depends.
I caught her one.
Oh,
No,
and then I like caress your head while I'm cuddling you and
Oh, yeah?
stuff.
that ain't
What
happening.
about the bed?
Yeah.
I caught her one time. That was it. That was
Nah,
it.
I love cuddling. I need
Yeah.
I need your thighs on top of me.
But we
And
Oh,
hold
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Exactly.
I need you to hold the nigga.
But
Exactly.
Cuddling.
Exactly.
I need you to hold me.
Yeah, but you
But
never
cuddling, you
No.
got
I
about
was mostly
7
holding
to
the girl.
10 minutes, and then we need to disperse because I don't like being hot.
Oh no.
Nah,
I'm gonna
AC
fall
on
asleep
all
and
day.
I'm turning over. But that solid 3
Yeah,
minutes. I need
yeah.
thighs on my body.
Yeah.
I need you to hold me.
Yeah.
I did
like you
like
a
six,
baby.
at least
Yes.
6.
I love putting a nigga face in my titties
Oh.
and just like rubbing his head while I'm like,
Rub
like
this
entwined.
bald
that
head,
happened.
Ma.
That happened to me.
would you
at
like
bald
to
head,
show
Ma.
us?
a few times.
Look, bald head.
Hey, bald head ass.
Don't-
Yeah.
You're about to
So-
create.
So basically he's fucking the shit out of her, right? And then like I have her turn over, and then like I pull, you know, like bitches who have really fat pussies, you have to pull it up so they can really feel it. So like I'm pulling up her,
That
you know,
happened to
like
me
you
one
fat pussy, you
time.
gotta pull it up. So I pulled it up, and I'm in the same angle while he's stroking her, eating her pussy. So we're doing that, and then like all of a sudden she like fucking nuts, and then like of course, which I didn't know, he was nasty like me. Like we were on the exact same. I didn't know that. So she gets done, and she comes or whatever, and then I'm like, you know, me and him are fucking around a little bit, but obviously I'm nasty, so I can't do threesomes and fully be myself.
Yeah.
Because if the other female isn't as nasty as me, like she's gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah, you feel like
especially
she
if
gonna
it's
feel
her boyfriend. So I don't go all out if I'm doing a threesome.
Gotcha.
So basically he fucks her, whatever. And then she's like, oh, I'm done. And then I was like, okay, well, you guys have a good day, whatever. I thought it was over.
He was like,
You
nah,
know?
where you going, sweet cheeks?
No, but it has to go through her. I want her to feel comfortable. So I thought when she was done, it was done. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And she was like, no, you guys can go ahead and do you. I'm going to go downstairs and go to sleep on the couch.
Oh, Oh, she was an MVP.
Well,
She
damn.
different.
So
She
then
different.
I took another drink.
And then y'all niggas got crazy.
Mind you, I haven't even had the dick yet. We were making sure she was great. And the thing what I loved about the most is like we were on the exact same time without talking. And you know what I mean? You have that certain sexual experience where y'all are just on the same type of time. You ain't got to tell her to roll over, open her ass. Like she just automatically does it. And you're like, oh, this is beautiful.
You already know what
I've
type
only
of
had that. I've only had that twice.
Like you're just in sync without talking.
That shit feels amazing.
So that's how it
All
was.
right.
So that's how it was.
I gave her a cream pie.
So
Go
this
ahead.
yes. So this motherfucker, like, she was like, oh, and then me being the person I am, I'm like, are you sure? Like, it's okay. Like, if y'all go, like, it's fine. She's like, no. She's like, no, it's okay. Like, give him a good birthday. And I was like, are you sure?
Damn.
I keep asking her, are you sure? Because you know I'm a nasty
Who's ever
bitch.
listening
That was
to
the
this,
best
November
birthday.
29th
That was
is my
his best
birthday.
So I'm like, you know I'm a nasty bitch. We
birthday
talked
ever.
about this. So, like, are you sure? And she's like, yes, just go ahead. Like, I'm going to go to sleep. And I was like, okay, at any time, if you change your mind, come up here and say something. Like, I don't want you to be mad at me.
That's
and
really nice of you.
act like you're okay with something that you're not okay with.
That's
And-
really dope of you.
But that's a lot of things. You know, you say you're okay with something and then it happens and then
And
you're
then,
like,
you feel some type of
I don't
way
really
after the
like
fact.
that.
Yeah, I've
so
had that
I know
happen
how
before.
that feels. And like I told you, I'm one of those people. I treat other people how I want to be treated.
And then we'll leave it on that
So-
thought.
Yeah, you gotta cut it.
Cut
Cut
it,
it.
cut it.
We
Got
gonna
it.
be here for like 4
Got
hours
it.
fucking with me.
We got 2 more episodes.
Two more episodes.
What
So
we
we
doing
like,
is we doing 4.
Yeah.
We usually do an hour, but what he doing is chopping it up for 30.
yeah.
we
So
can do it
nobody,
for the whole
nobody
month.
like when we do it.
Oh, so
when
like
we-
parts 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
like
you'll
basically
be on
like
every
it's your
episode.
episode. So like normally, so normally when we do it, we do the first like we do it live, live first,
Yeah, my shit.
and then the second time we do it like regular audio. So we will like put it on Instagram and stuff, and we will put it on like
Yeah, like